This Saturday, the NCAA offers its 5th annual series of regional small college football championships. One will be played indoors at Atlantic City. Previewing the Atlantic Coast title game is Howard Berger of WFPG Radio.
10 years ago, Indiana University of Pennsylvania set its sights on becoming a top college football school. Saturday afternoon, they hope to enter the realm of big-time football, but to do this, they have to defeat the University of Delaware, winners of the Middle Atlantic Conference Championship. Indiana is undefeated this year in 9 games under Coach Chuck Klausing. Delaware, coached by Tubby Raymond, brings a 9-3 record into the Boardwalk Bowl. Delaware is favored to win its first bowl game since 1954, but Coach Raymond has a lot of respect for the Indians. They're a good football team and very sound. We look for a very balanced attack, and this we feel is the most difficult to defend. I asked Klausing about his game plan.
We use a pro offense. We have a wide flanker and a wide end out at all times. We have a very exciting type quarterback in Wally Lucas, a boy that comes from out of the coal mine areas of Pennsylvania. So we're going to throw that ball.
Against the Indiana team is declined by Delaware. They'll take the first down at the 31-yard line. First down 10. We have the first down of the game. He scrambled past the 35. Del Vecchio, hard-charging middle guard, made that stop. Motion. Kelly. During the football, Kelly and Ferrari, 67. They charge. High formation now by the Blue Hens. Musio taking and then rolling to his left. He's going to run. Past the 40 and by Jim Dotson, the defensive end, along with Del Vecchio. No score in this game in the first quarter. All tend to go in the third. Getting the pass away. Kelly in the end zone. Touchdown Delaware. 6-0. Lippincott now is getting set to kick off for Delaware. Klein will be holding the ball. The kick to the 5, and that's McCracken with the football to the 15. Ball down at the 22 or 3-yard line. So Indiana now has the football for the first time today. First down 10 at the 22. Ball placed at the 24.5-yard line. We'll call it the 25. Gain of 3. Second down 7. Ball over the 25 to the 26. Lucas keeping that foot and running with it. A pretty good runner. He's averaged 4 9/10 yards every time he's carried the ball this year. Now we come into a 4th and 4 situation. 52 for the Indiana team is Strauss, their center, who's on the sidelines right now. This is Buckley. Buckley to the 35. He caught it on the 31. One back with 4 yards. Kicked by Bayshore, who's been averaging 36 yards per kick this year. And off to Hall, 32, nailed by Delvecchio. At the 36, 1-yard pickup, second down 9.
You might keep your eye this afternoon on Delvecchio. He's just at 5'9", but he's a very fine 195. He's a co-captain on that defensive team out there.
They're in a slot to the right. Interception. Kelly with the football. Didn't fool the Indians that time. They stopped him after only a yard gain. Pastine and Olson in on the stop. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Ball at the 49. Pick up of enough yardage for a first down. Doesn't seem to be luck. That's Hall, 40, and picked up at the 40 by 42. Rupner, he fell forward. Gain on the play of 12 yards, another first down for the Blue Hens. And to the left. Here's the fumble. On the ball, 79 Pastine for Indiana, and the Big Indians get a break. He also in that charge, but 79, Pastine recovered it. Delvecchio forced the fumble. Wally Lucas brings the corner and hit. Oh, hit by a jarring tackle at the 47-yard line. Overthrows. Dave Smith. Bayshore kicking for Indiana on 4th and 8. Spiral loop. George drops at the 22 and is down by the Indians. The 22 or 3-yard line. Number 23, Dan Cox. First down, Dick Kelly with the football. Number 22, nailed at the 25-yard line by Mike Priest. That's Chuck Klausing, hard-driving fullback. Brought down at the 28-yard line by Ferrari, the right defensive tackle of Indiana. Rolling to his left. And hauled out of bounds at the 32 by Mike Nixon. It's going to be 4th down inches for the Blue Hens here. Gives it to Hall. Through the middle. Forward motion carried to the 35, and he'll have that first down.
Oh, for 2 more yards to the 37, nailed by Nixon, number 64. Hall, the 45, and out of bounds at the 48-yard line. A flag drop at the 45-yard line. The Indiana bench, and he's helped up. Passy finally made the stop. We're getting a flag on the play at the 46-yard line.
Now being second and 14.
Ball placed at the 31-yard line, 15 yards from the spot where the foul occurred. Second down now, 14 for Delaware at the 31, Delaware territory. Motion is Whitman. Reverse to Kelly. Kelly hauled down at the 38 by Bob Tate. Third down, 7. Uziel running with it and hit at the 40 by Tate again. Brings up fourth down. Long spiral kick. That's Clark at the 24. Reverses his field to the 30 and gets up. High formation now for Indiana. That's the 31. Lucas. Through the 35-yard line. Lucas, a fellow that likes to run with that football.
He doesn't want to take any chances, that's for sure. Putting the ball up in the air at this stage of the game, being 7-0, if he doesn't have an opener, a receiver really in the open, he's not going to take the chance and force it an interception.
Lucas again. He got 4 yards. Lucas to the 39. Looked a lot like the old split T option play, Ross. Dropped a couple of today that he's had his hands on. Ball at the 39-yard line and play 4th and 2 here. 17. Might be one of the 22 where Cox made the tackle. Kelly in motion. Quickly, it's a handoff. He's nailed at the line of scrimmage and thrown back. Bob Tate, number 70, led that charge. And a pile up in the backfield. And Hall recovered fumble there. Uziel hit. Nailed at the 17-yard line. A loss of 7. Neptune made the stop. This is Lee Emmons to kick in the double safety Clark and Ruffner. Fair catch at the 49-yard line by number 17, Hassig. It's Lucas. The quarter has just ended. Today's game is coming to you in black and white. The reason for that is the lighting at Convention Hall isn't quite what it should be for color television. So you're seeing it in black and white. Lucas. Hit. Loose ball. Delaware's got it at the 44 of Indiana. Uziel. Bullet pass down the middle, and he hits Walker. Walker is 86, a sophomore. Uziel to Walker. Walker nailed at the 25-yard line by Hassig. Second down, 1 at the 26 now of Indiana. That's the ball. He's got 20 down to the 19. Uziel. The 20 and hauled down at the 17-yard line by Mike Nixon. Pitch to Hall. 33 got a hold of him. That's Mike Freeze can finally hold him down, but Delaware leads 7-0. Kelly in motion. Quickly with the football. He's nailed at the 12-yard line after a 2-yard gain. Dotson made the stop. Demusio will hold the football. Lippincott, number 10, Sakasau kicker, is a 4 out of 10 field goal attempts this year. The boot is good. And the score is 10-0 now in favor of Delaware. Field goal is 22 yards. The boot. At the 7 is McCracken. To the 30. They roll out of bounds. Just over the 30. He was given a big rush. Lucas. And he goes as an incomplete pass. Ball play. That's McCracken. Play fool Delaware a little bit. McCracken running very hard. Close to the 40 before he stopped. They're down 3 at the 38. Lucas faking and then throwing to Smith. He's at the 40, 30, one man to beat. 15, 10, touchdown Indiana. Off-take kicking with Dragonac holding the ball. Off-take's left-footed kick is good. The score is 10-7 now for Delaware. The time remaining in the second quarter is 11 minutes and 3 seconds. 20, 25, down at the 26. Wilcox, 53, made the stop. First down 10 now for Delaware at the Blue Hen 25-yard line. Dick Kelly rams his way up to the 29 or 30-yard line, where Tate makes the stop. Kelly, close to the 35. He is to the 35, apparently. That'll be gain of 5. Brickley is 5'9", 175 from Lockhaven, Pennsylvania. Ball at the 35, loss of 1. The motion is Kelly. Demusio firing to Brickley. Brickley down at the 38. Ball down by Mike Priest, number 33. 4th and about 8. Putting Delaware into a kicking situation. Lee Evans kicking and blocked. Indiana's got it at the 31-yard line. Olsen on the football. Boy, you were talking about that Indiana defense. And they showed something that time, blocking a Delaware kick. They've blocked several this year. Ted Olsen, 81, will block the kick. Indiana's ball first down, 10 at the 31 of Delaware. That's Cox with the football. On the rollover tackle for about 3. Indiana ranked 2nd in the NAIA, 9th in the final AP poll, 15th in the UPI poll among college division teams. Delaware had a ranking of 16th in UPI. Wally Lucas makes his way out of the 22-yard line. Get that first down yardage. Oh, looks as if it's the 21. The other officials, in addition to referee Edward Meyer, are umpire James J. Riley, head linesman James W. McGuckin today, field judge Marlon B. Brandt, back judge James Keegan, electric clock operator Edward J. Cade. Percentage of 830. First and 10. Lucas throwing deep to Smith. Over his head. Couldn't quite reach it. That's McCracken on that ball play again, and he is inside the 5 and out of bounds at the 3-yard line. First down goal for Indiana now at the 3-yard line, trailing Delaware 10-7. Hook in close. High, and Lucas with the ball, trying to get around in. For the touchdown. Wally Lucas scores for Indiana. Out-feet kicking. Dragonac holding. And now it's 14-10 in favor of Indiana. And here's a kick by Tate. Brickley. Sam Brickley with the football. Ball is placed off the 22-yard line to Sam Brickley, number 44. Boy, this Indiana team is fired up defensively now. Tate and Dotson. 2nd and 9 now, 24-yard line. DeMuzio throwing. He hit Ron Whitfelder. He slipped as he caught the ball, but it's a completed pass to the 34-yard line. Ruffner was covering on the play. DeMuzio rolling to his right. He stayed on his feet a long time and finally scrambled back to the 35. Priest made the stop. DeMuzio slips in, is hit on to the 25 by Neptune, number 86. It's quickly in motion. Fake handoff and throw now. Intended for Whitfelder, but it's incomplete. Ruffner covering on the play. And now dropping back deep are Clark and Ruffner for Indiana. And Lee Emmons will kick to the 45. Ruffner. The 45 of Delaware to the 42 going down the sideline. Broken tackle at the 32 and he's all the way to the Delaware 25 before Brickley and Kelly made the stop. Dan Cox, 23 with the football. He has got about 2 yards to the 23. Now the Indians on an I formation. To Cox, up the middle. Cox past the 20 to the 16-yard line. Boy, what a hard driver he is. Cox again. Cox to the 10. 5. Look at him go for that goal line. Meru at his knee finally hit the ground at the 2-yard line. And man, Cox knows where that goal line is, Strauss.
He certainly does. A very fine call again. A delayed trap. Strauss 50 to the center. 67 Henry, the left guard.
Cox again fighting for the goal line. Speed short. 2nd and goal on the half-yard line. Quarterback sneak with Wally Lucas in for the touchdown. It's a behind a block thrown by Klausing. Again, Bob Tate will kick, and Dick Dragonak will hold the football. And it's perfect 3 for 3 today. Tate is now 36 for 39 and extra points this year. And the Indiana Big Indians go ahead by 11 points, 21-10, with a minute left in the first half. Tate will do the booting. Lazarski and Brickley deep again for the Blue Hens. Here's the boot. Short one to the 12-yard line. That's Lazarski. Fights his way back to the 30-yard line. That is Dick Kelly with the football. Past the 25 to the 38. 8-yard pickup. Ted Olson making the stop. 2nd down 2. Formation. Here's DeMuzio getting set to throw. And that bullet pass is ruled incomplete. Intended for Whitfelder. Delvecchio covering. Assistant coach, both line and backfield coach. Whitfelder caught that pass. It was nailed by Hasse. 35 seconds left now in the first half. Chuck Ball, number 32, the fullback of Delaware, shaken up. Ball still on the ground, and this fellow is a mighty important cog in the Delaware attack. The Hall is out, and his replacement of fullback now with 35 seconds left in the half is Nick D'Onofrio. D'Onofrio's going to throw, has good time this time, and fails to hit Whitfelder because of fine coverage on the play by Ruffner. And another Delaware player shaken up. That's Whitfelder, the intended receiver.
Very aggressive play, though. Ruffner went in after the ball. There was nothing illegal about that.
D'Onofrio back to throw again. Here's Kelly, 30, 25. Kelly to the 20. still going and down at the 18-yard line. 20 seconds left. Clark made the stop. All too quickly. Musial. The 15, 10. Out of bounds at the 8. Clock stops with 12 seconds left. Vecchio finally ran him out along with Clark. Musial goes into the end zone. No good. Clock stops with 8 seconds. Mike Priest supplying the Indiana coverage on that play. Wide to the right is Woodson just outside the picture. Demuzio going incomplete. Clock stops with 4 seconds. Oleski covering, and we have a penalty. 15 yards. That signal is for ineligible receiver downfield. Lippincott with Demuzio holding the ball placed at the 30. In the air and wide to the right. No good.